Over 80% of people give up on their personal goals within the first month. Not because they're lazy, not because they lack motivation, but because the system they're using is built on emotion, not identity. See, most people try to be consistent by forcing habits they don't fully believe belong to them. They chase routines that look productive, but feel foreign. And when life hits, those habits fall apart. The real reason you're inconsistent isn't discipline, it's identity misalignment. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to fix that. Let's be honest, for years you've been stuck in the same loop, telling yourself, I'm just lazy. You get a brilliant idea, you're motivated, you set the goals, you feel that fire, telling you this is the time, but a week goes by, the shine wears off, you miss one day, then another. The goal you were so excited about becomes another source of guilt. If you've ever looked at a goal and wondered, why can't I just stick with this? Then you need to pay attention because we're not just talking about the problem, we're going to solve it. If you're new to the channel, you're welcome. Hit the subscribe button now so you can stay up to date on new ways to improve your productivity. Back to the video. Section 1. The vicious cycle of inconsistency. The first thing most people assume when they struggle to stay consistent is that they lack discipline. It's the default narrative. You see others showing up every day and think they're just built differently, stronger, more focused, more committed. So naturally, you blame yourself. You think, if I could just be more disciplined, I'd finally be consistent. But here's the lie. Discipline is only a short-term driver. It works when you're fired up, when motivation is high, or when external pressure is pushing you forward. But discipline alone doesn't last. That's why people can go hard for 2 weeks, then crash the moment life throws a curveball. The truth? You're not failing because you lack discipline. You're failing because the habits you're trying to build don't match your current identity. You're trying to act like someone you're not convinced you are yet. And when your habits feel disconnected from how you see yourself, your brain resists them. Not because they're hard, but because they feel unnatural. This is the first shift. Stop blaming your discipline and start questioning your alignment. The real work starts when you stop asking, how do I force this? And start asking, how do I become the kind of person who does this effortlessly? Section 2. Identity always wins. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you believe you are. And this is where most people get it wrong. They focus on the action, not the identity behind it. They'll say things like, I need to wake up earlier, or I want to be more productive. But underneath that is a quiet belief pulling them in the opposite direction. I'm not disciplined. I always fall off. I'm not like those consistent people. So even when you're doing the habit, your subconscious is resisting. You're forcing something your identity hasn't caught up with. And eventually, the identity wins. That's why you fall off after a few days or weeks. Not because you're lazy, but because your brain is trying to go back to what feels familiar, even if it's not helpful. Think about how it usually goes. You get excited about something. Maybe it's a new habit, a new project, or a goal you finally want to take seriously. You plan it out. Maybe even romanticize how it's going to change your life. And for a few days, it feels amazing. You're showing up. You're feeling motivated. You start to believe this might finally be the version of you that sticks. Then something happens. You get tired. Life gets busy. You miss one day, then another. And instead of adjusting, you feel guilty. You start thinking, here we go again. That familiar feeling kicks in. Disappointment, shame, frustration. And just like that, you stop. This is the loop most people live in. Start strong, dip, quit. And each time it happens, it reinforces a belief. I'm inconsistent. That belief becomes stronger than any planner, app, or productivity hack you try to stack on top of it. If you want to be consistent, the shift has to start with how you see yourself. Not as someone trying to become disciplined, but as someone who already is. When your identity matches your actions, it doesn't feel like discipline anymore. It feels normal. If any of this is resonating and you're tired of blaming yourself, hit that subscribe button. We're about to shift from the why to the how, and you don't want to miss these solutions. Section 3. The solution. Knowing the triggers is half the battle. Now, let's disarm them. Forget willpower, we're going to build a smarter system. Here's what actually works. Instead of forcing a new habit with brute willpower, start by asking, Who is the kind of person that would do this effortlessly? Not what they do, but who they are. Then begin reinforcing that identity in small, daily ways. If you want to be someone who writes every day, stop obsessing over the perfect routine and ask, what would a writer do today? If you want to be someone who's consistent in the gym, show up, even if it's just for 10 minutes, because that's what consistent people do. It's not about perfection. It's about casting small votes for a new identity until that identity becomes natural. And yes, it's slower, it's not flashy, but it works because it's sustainable. You're not trying to force behavior anymore. You're becoming someone new, one choice at a time. Make it stupidly easy. Lower the energy it takes to start. Want to run in the morning? Sleep in your running clothes. Want to write? Leave a blank document open. Use the 2-minute rule. Your only goal is to do the habit for just 2 minutes. Anyone can do that. Starting is the hardest part. Momentum builds motivation, not the other way around. And if that sounds like the kind of growth you want, slow, real, and identity-driven, then this channel is for you. That's what the creative shift is all about. So, if you've struggled to stay consistent, it's not because you're broken. It's because you've been trying to build a new life on top of an old identity, and that never holds. The habits slip, the routines crack, and you fall back into patterns that feel more familiar, even when you don't want them anymore. You've been carrying a label that was never yours. You are not lazy or unmotivated. You're a human fighting hidden battles against fear and overwhelm with an ancient brain. Inconsistency is not a character flaw. It's a systems problem. And the solution isn't heroic discipline. It's small, smart choices. Knowing your why, making it easy, aiming for good enough, doing less, and leaning on others. Your journey to consistency starts now. You're not broken. You just needed a better map. But now you know the shift. Don't start with the routine. Start with the story you tell yourself. Who are you becoming? What kind of person do you want your habits to reflect? Every choice you make is either reinforcing the old version of you or casting a vote for the new one.
If this message connected with you, I'd love for you to stick around. This channel is all about building a better version of yourself, not through hacks, but through alignment. If this video helped you, hit that like button and share it with someone who needs to hear this. And comment below, what is the one small 2-minute vote you are going to cast for your new identity? I read every comment, and I'm excited to see who you become.